I'm Michael Morris, Associate Editor for EC&M, and we are here wrapping up day 3 of NECA in Philadelphia. As you can see, we got Reading Market behind me. We got the convention center over there. We're in the heart of it. And it's been a great show so far. Something that has definitely stood out to me has been kind of all the new technology on display. You know, we spent our 3 days here walking around, talking to people, visiting different booths, seeing what they had to offer. And something that's been consistent has been the rise of electric vehicles. You know, because I was last year was my first NECA, and so I've already been seeing more electric vehicles on display. We had a lot more seminars. We covered a couple of them for our NECA show coverage page, and got a lot of the new products of EVs. So it's definitely a very exciting time here, and you know, I'm interested to see next year what new technology will be on display, and where electrical vehicles have gone. And
yeah, I just spent the last 3 days at NECA walking the show floor and had a chance to attend some really interesting sessions this year. I have to say NECA always does a great job with the sessions, and this last one really got me thinking. It was on digital power. And I always thought of digital power over Ethernet, and how that was a big thing for lighting controls and lighting fixtures. And it is, but they were, I guess, with the new code changes and some new products on the show floor, that's going to really expand quite a bit into HVAC controls, building controls, a lot of different things. So that really struck me. The digital power and what that might mean. There was a company by the name of Sinclair and VoltServe were two very new technologies that are on the show floor, kind of embryonic, I guess you might say, but I think it's going to be very interesting to follow down the road. You know, the other thing that really struck me too is really just the location. You know, Philadelphia always seems to do a great job with trade shows recently. This is the second NECA in the last 5 years. Light Fair's been here a couple times, and people really seem to like it as a location. And also logistically and strategically is a good thing. I did some research the other day, and if you look at the East Coast market, the basic megapolis, I guess you might call it, from southern New Hampshire, north of Boston, all the way down through to Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, down DC, into Virginia. If you look at contractor employment, it's about 22% of all electrical contractors live in that area, which makes it pretty accessible for them, either not a bad ride or short flight. So it's a good spot as far as that goes. You know, certainly some of the other things, talk of the show, people were impressed with the number of electrical distributors that were on the show floor. In the past, you'd see a lot of the major chains were always here. A couple of the locals were here for sure. Shaler, Yesco, Turtle and Hughes were here also. So that was kind of a little bit changed. And of course, and these are things I'm pretty sure I talked about the last couple of years, but a lot more on electric vehicles and everything that's going on with the EV chain of supply, and what that's going to mean not only for installation of chargers, but the amount of work that's going to be needed on the electrical grid to provide all this new power for chargers. So that, I think, is going to be a big thing. And no surprise here, a lot of new things out on the show floor, making jobs for contractors, making it easier to install, faster, safer, more profitable. So that was big. You know, sometimes it was just the littlest things that caught my eye. I was at the Schneider booth, and they had a couple more products where they were providing a QR code where a contractor could just download all the instructions or maybe a warranty for a product. And it's such a simple thing. I was like, gosh, why don't more electrical products have something on there? So, yeah, sometimes simple things are the best things. That definitely caught my eye. But just top of mind, those are some of the major things that I saw at NECA this year. And good show. I'd recommend it to anyone. I guess next year is off. The sunny San Diego, I'm sure that'll be a popular destination for everybody, too.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Ellie, Coggins, Managing Editor for EC&M, and I am here on the final day of NECA. Just finished up my last educational session and my last time on the show floor, so I'm definitely going to be a little sad to be leaving the city, but excited for next year in San Diego. When it comes to some of the things that I learned this year in sessions and with talking with different vendors and apprentices and people on the show floor, I think the big thing is this just ever-changing landscape of technology. I heard multiple experts talk about how we are about to see a technology boom in the next decade that's probably going to be greater than the last century combined. And that kind of blew my mind, especially when I heard it from multiple people. So we saw that in terms of electrification, PoE, EVs, lighting, you know, the shift from fluorescent into more LED adoption, and even legislation that is encouraging folks to move on to something more energy efficient. So this was just a great show. I got the chance to really hang out at our booth a lot. and talked to a lot of apprentices. That was probably one of my favorites, where we're doing a lot of content geared toward the younger folks, the apprentices, those newer in the field, entering into the next generation of electrical workers. So we are so excited to be able to serve our community and connect with readers. But then we're excited to see you guys next year in San Diego. Thank you.